welcome back. Rematch of last night's game. But we're here in Oak Park, and all we need is a little more offense.
Let's hear the starting five for your Huskies. At forward, number 19, Jackson Shot. At forward, number 44, Sebastian Robinson. At forward, number 77, Leon Wisnick. On defense, number 8, Oliver Pintillo. And on defense, number 91, Miles Clary.
At 17-minute periods. And here we go. Face off taken by Galoon. Sent back out by OPRF, and then ball puts it into their bench for a whistle. Face-off coming back to center ice. OPRF controlling this one. Banked it off the boards. Green banks it back to center ice. Gate pushing it ahead to Green. OPRF over the kit line. Nicely broken up there by Galoon. There was going to be a tip-in opportunity. We got Johnston in the net tonight. And a shot goes just wide. Petradis gave it to Green. Gate up to Green at the blue line. And the shot didn't connect. OPRF now over the Kits line, and Johnston hits that one to the side into the corner. Now Esithio over the blue line, shot off the pad. Long rebound comes to Corbett. Another rebound off the pads. Testing this goalie out early. Got to put anything and everything on him. I think this is the same goalie as yesterday. As OPRF bringing it around the net. Huskies, actually, let's call them. And a save by Johnston. Face off at the near circle. Rubens sent it over to Fenimore. Now up to Efsethio. Dumps it in. OPRF out to Rubens. He sends it back in. Efsethio centering pass to Tate. He was there. Didn't get a stick on it. Now behind the Huskies net. Fagel kept it in there nicely, down to Tate. Behind the net, now Rubens kept it in, and it came out to the neutral zone. Now OPRF trying to bring it back in. Now Luke sent it in, and he was sent up against the boards. And it's going to be, looks like a hooking call. And Evanston will go to the power play. Balloon wins this face-off clean to Efsethio. Sent it back down to Gate. Now Efsethio from long shot. Rebound. No call there. The OPRF fans pretty mad about that one. Now Efsethio behind his own net. Carrying it up. Gave it to Gate. Tangled up there is Alex. And some rowdy Husky fans over there. Now OPRF, oh, huge defensive play there. But he's going to get called. So Efsethio goes to the box, but may have saved a goal. Back to Barnes. He sends it over to the point. That's Huskies players that I'm announcing there. And now Green behind his own net. Chipped it over to Rubens. Sends it ahead and out. And that'll be icing. Comes Fenimore over the blue line. He's checked there. Still ended up getting it into the OPRF zone. And Rubens chasing this one down behind his own net. And it came up through the slot, now out of the zone. Now in the neutral zone of the Huskies, trying to get that back in. Green picks up that puck and near boards, sent it down to Galoon. Galoon centered it off the goalie's stick. Fenimore gives it back to Rubens. Long shot, hit a pad. Now the Huskies coming back into Evanston territory. Tangled up by Fenimore, and Rubens picks that one up. And he skates it out of the kid zone. Gave it to Green. Boswick sent it back in. Kits will go for a line change. Short power play here for the Huskies. 20 seconds left on that. Tate tried to bring it in. Boswick Battling on the near boards. Now sent in by Castro. Now around the boards, comes back to Castro. Oh, he'll have to answer that one. Number 19 sent him up against the boards, but look for an answer from Castro on that. And that will be icing. With 11:49 to go. Fagel with a shot off the face-off. I think they were told to shoot more, be my guess. Boswick sent it, just missing Durston there. 7 across to the other defender, now out of the Husky zone. And got a handle on it, sent it up to Castro, then to Durston. Oh, and a nice hit there. Double teamed there by Fagel and Durston. And it looks like Durston will go to the bench, or go to the box. Now the Huskies going on their first power play. Face off in the kids zone at the near circle. And 22 dumping it in there around the boards to the corner.
2 minutes for slashing. 16 Durston, 2 minutes for slashing.
There's the call, slashing on Durston. And that's cleared by Green. 22 behind his own net to 91. Sent it up ahead there. Now picked up there by Petratus briefly, and then back into the hands of the Huskies. And they are not able to keep that in the kids zone. It's pushed ahead there by Green. Now some pressure being applied there by Green. Now Petratus sent it back in. Not giving the Huskies a chance to get set up here, which is some good penalty killing here. Now they do finally come through the neutral zone, dumping it in to the kids zone. Ball is there to the corner. And he is slightly outnumbered. Now it's 2-on-2 there with Green joining the battle. He's freezing it up against the boards. Sends it around and out. 22 across to 8 to 77, and he's hit there by Ball. 5. Oh, and a point blank save. Pad save from Johnston. The Huskies one last opportunity here with 10 seconds left on their power play, rushing it up through the neutral zone over the line. Behind the kids' net. Centering pass broken up there. Now OPRF trying to set up again, and they score. Went glove side right over the shoulder. big hit. They seem to be hitting a little more tonight. Castro was on the receiving end of that hit. Rubens will get this one in the corner. He'll stop that up, change directions, and sent it over to Fenimore, who tried to get to Fagel. Now it's back to Fenimore. Not out. And Luke Vosper sends it back to Rubens. Gave it to Fenimore. The 79 off the boards. Now Rubens ends up with it. Got a quick pass to Fagel, who sends it in. Kid's going for a line change. Huskies. That guy is big, 79, geez. Someone mentioned that last night. And now breaks free, 24. Oh no, he gets pulled down by ball, and it's a clear penalty. It might be a penalty shot. Might have saved a goal. That's going to be. That could be a penalty shot. Gonna be one, yes. Loud fan section. Here we go. Takes the penalty shot. He's in on Johnston. And a save! Face off in the kids' zone at the far circle. Petratus. Clearing attempt got picked off there by the Huskies, and a shot. Off the boards behind the net. Ball pressing him up against the boards. Number 5 now. And he got checked there by a kid. I think that was ball again. Now Galoon with an 8-iron up to center ice. That's picked off there briefly by 27 behind the kids' net. Got it to the middle where they had someone there. They're crowding the net. And a point-blank save again from Johnston. .6:58 remaining in the first period. Far circle face-off taken there and sent around the boards to 25. Sent it in. Rubens battling there, and Durston sends it back out, and that will be icing. Castro taking the face off here at the near dot. Hit zone. Trying to go glove side again. Just wide of the net. Now chipped out there to Durston. He's got a one-on-one. He's getting around him. Shot. Save. No rebound. Fagel with a nice centering pass. Castro is there. And the Huskies coming back into the kid zone. They're stopped up their ball, and he sends it ahead over the Huskies line. 79 with a nice move there. Sent it cross ice to 61. Simpson trying to stop him up. Able to prevent a quality shot there. Now back to the neutral zone. Off the boards, Banks. Simpson's bringing this one up over the Husky line. And he's in deep there, chasing. And now the Huskies will gain possession, but now Corbett to the point, long shot from Boswick off the side of the net. Sent around the boards. Kept in there by Efsithio. Someone came at him from a long distance there. He was able to dodge that. And Efsithio looking for someone in the middle, no one there. Vosper takes it. Now a long shot from Gate goes off the blocker. Rebound comes to Efsithio. He takes a hit on the far boards there in front of the Husky net, and that's going to maybe be a boarding call. Or is it just going to be a whistle? Oh, he's going to the box. Kit's power play coming up. We'll get the call here from the PA announcer. That's going to be roughing or boarding. Penalty is on number 24. Face off in the Husky zone. Far circle. Balloon taking this face off to Efsithio to Green. Back to Efsithio. Long shot. Oh, looked like it was going to get through. Green sent it along the boards to, they're freezing it in the corner there. Now it comes out. Efsithio dished it to Galoon. Gate takes it, gave it back to Efsithio. Long shot. Through traffic, rebound, didn't go in. Petraitis was right there. Now he gets it back, gives it to Green. Green to Efsithio. Back to Green. Back to Efsithio. Long shot. Hits something. Didn't get through. Now out to the blue line is Efsithio again. And off of a skate. Now Green. To Efsithio. Long one-timer. Got it up. Score! Galoon picked up the rebound off the Alex's shot. That's what we were missing last night with those rebound opportunities. Tied it up 1-1. Good execution on that power play, good passing. Fagel, shot on net, was a blocker save there. Now came to Thurston, and Huskies over the kit line, sent it, dumped it in. Finnemore changed directions there nicely and dodged a hit. They're trying to get it into the middle, but a lot of kits there, well defended. Fagel bringing it up over the Husky line. It's behind the net. Rubens looking to pick that one up. Now Fagel. And Castro had an opportunity there briefly. Now he's hooked down. No call there. Fenimore sent it back into the Husky zone. And 5 trying to push it into the kid zone. He's defended there by Rubens. And then 71 with a shot into the glove of Johnston with 2:44 to go in the period. Now Corbett, far boards, is looking for Luke Vosper there for a minute. And now Tate Vosper chasing after number 79. He's picking up some speed here. Biggest player on the ice. Moves pretty well. Put a hit on Boswick there, and now Boswick picks that one back up. Gave it to Luke Vosper. Luke and Tate out there at the same time. Now here is Gate to Corbett. He sent it in. Gate give it to Corbett in the middle. Good shot, 5-hole. Big save there. And Petratus through traffic. Went off of a pad behind the Husky net. Tate pressuring. And Tate gave it back to Corbett, back to Tate. In the corner along the boards. Huskies clear. That'll be icing. Face off in the Husky zone at the near circle. Mostly won there by Evanston, but now the Huskies take over, and 91 banks it behind his net. That's out at center ice. Now Simpson sent that back in. Balloon sent it back in. Offside. Waved off, and a save there by Johnston. Close call there. Face off in the kit zone, far circle. Fenimore. Gave it to Rubens. Rubens back to Fenimore. That out. Rubens saved an opportunity there, picked it off. It ends up back in the Husky zone. Now Petratus skates it into the Husky zone. He's around the net, centering to Green. Fenimore long shot. Rebound. Didn't know where it was for a minute there. Now Rubens has got to catch a breakaway here. And a save by Johnston. Shot from the far circle there. Through the middle now. Rubens clearing that. Green's going to try to catch that one. And that'll be the end of the first period. Good call.
For the Oak Park Huskies, 10, for Evanston, 8. Plus or minus the margin there.
Gate off the face-off, sends it around the boards. Behind the Husky net. As they try to clear that, Gate keeping it in. And now out, just over the blue line. Fagel sent it back. Pressuring, and now the Huskies able to move that through the neutral zone, and that is just wide. A little bit of a shot there. Not a clean one, though. Number 5 trying to get around Castro, sends it out to the blue line. And now he's stopped up there by Castro again. Gate giving him some pressure as well. And that's sent ahead by Castro and bounced into the Evanston bench for a whistle. Face-off will be in the kids' zone, far circle. Out to the point, long shot through traffic. Oh, rebound was right there, open net. And now Johnston covers that. A little bit of some pushing in front of the net there. Shot and a save on Johnston there. Long shot from the blue line. Oh, deflected and got past, but not on net. Green to Tate to Corbett. Shot up off the glass, over the net. Around the boards, Finnemore takes a shot. That's wide of the net, but behind, took a bounce behind the net. Now that's out to the neutral zone. Here comes the Huskies, sending it into the Kits zone. Green carrying it up through the middle. Gave it to Rubens. Rubens carrying it a little further over the line. Now Green behind the net. Behind the Husky net, that is. And to the middle. Bouncing puck kept in there. He's calling a hand pass on, look like on maybe on number 61. So we'll have a face-off here right outside of the Husky zone, right in front of us, near dot. Boswick with a nice backhand pass through traffic to Tate. And he gave it to Efsifio. Efsifio sending it across. Corbett. Now a rolling puck. Now we have a 2-on-1. Husky shot and a rebound got to Alex. Efsifio carrying it up. He's bumped off of the puck, and the Huskies come back the other way. Now the Kit's able to recover that. And it's sent in by Tate. Corbett in the corner there. 19, 2-on-2, 1977. Tate sent it to Corbett. Now Boswick. Up ahead through the neutral zone. And that's sent back into the corner here in the Kit zone. Near corner. Corbett sent it. He's battling in the corner now. Now Efsifio clearing that one so the Kits can go for a line change. There will be icing though. Face off to our right, out to the blue line. This is in the Kit zone. Back to number 2 at the point. Through traffic, through a screen. That's going to be dangerous with that screen set up there. 16. Broken up, 14. Shot and a save, no rebound. Some pushing in front of the Evanston net. Face off in front of Johnson here in the Kit zone, near circle. Rubens comes up with it. He's going to skate that through the neutral zone, over the blue line. He's got Gunner in front, up into the netting. Face-off is controlled by Huskies, kept in there by Rubens, but then punched back out by OPRF. And Finnemore took a check to the corner boards there. Rubens pressuring behind the net. OPRF trying to get it through traffic off of some skates. Now trying to stuff it in. Johnston answering. Nice job there. And now here comes Green up through the neutral zone. Got Petratus streaking to the net. Broken up by the Huskies. Shot. Quick shot. Rebound. Green trying to get that back. Now Rubens gets hit along the boards near the Evanston bench. And the Huskies end up with it, 15 over the line. Shot, blocker, save. Johnston was pretty quick with that blocker. Oh, and now a huge hit on Fagel. And that's going to be a whistle, as he got right up into the mask of Fagel. And that's going to be... So number 8 going to the bench. Get the call from the PA announcer, but I think it's going to be something like roughing. Corbett taking the face off here. Vosper with an opportunity there. Gives it to Ball. Back to Vosper. Tate. Tate to Gate. Back out to Tate. Nice keep there. And Corbett with the shot. No rebound. Save. Evanston on the power play now, switching it up. Trade is taking this face off. He's got out there with Gate, Efsethio, Balloon, and Green. Face off won by Evanston. Long shot, score! Balloon with his second of the night. Right off the face off from the top of the circle. 2-1 Kits. Now 45 around, Tate around the boards here. Efsethio back to Tate. Shot. Now Tate is going to get called for boarding possibly here. So now the Huskies will go on a power play. Face-off will be at the far circle. It didn't seem that bad.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wow. Face off. Now comes to the point. Number 19, long shot. Love side. Went wide. 77 with a pass across ice. And a shot behind the Kits net. 44.
6:36, resulting in a Husky power play.
Checking from behind. 2 and 10 for Tate. 44 banked it out to the point there. And sent out by Petratus. OPRF getting some pressure here from Petratus. And now they bring it up through the neutral zone over the Kits line. Shot went wide. Comes back out of the zone. Green in over the line. Behind the Huskies net. Now the Huskies recover that. Skating it up over the Kits line. Rubens got in the way of that player. And now there's a crowd in front of the net. Sent out by Rubens, and now Efsethio clears. OPRF trying to get something started on their power play. 25 seconds left on that. Balloon giving some pressure. Efsethio. Now Galoon ends up with it. He's got Efsethio heading to the net. He gets around him. Shot. Oh, just missed there. Tangled up for a little bit. Was able to get a shot on net. Now Galoon over the Husky line. And a lot of hitting happening here. Finnemore punches it back out of the Kits zone. Now Castro. And that's recovered by the OPRF defense. 14, sending it ahead into the Kits bench. 7:49 to go in the second. 2-1 Kits. Castro taking the face-off at the far circle. That comes out through center ice. Boswick sent it back out. Now it's center ice is 46. Ooh, Castro had him in the sights. Got a piece of him. Fagel. Shot off the pad of OPRF. And now Boswick. And Gate chipped it out to Luke. And Gate sent that in off of the stick of the goalie. OPRF dumping that in. Gate behind the Kits net, sent it out. Now Green. Petratus tried to get it into the OPRF zone, and it's just kind of back and forth here in the neutral zone. Green ends up with it, brings it in over the far circle behind the OPRF net, and up around at the blue line. Now a long shot from Simpson is recouped by the Huskies. Balloon exchanging some hits here. And Petratus has Galoon and Green. Oh, they were both in 2-on-1. That was a hat trick opportunity. Now 24 racing in. And that ends up. Johnston didn't see it, but he had it under the skate. Good stop. Face-off will be in the kids' zone, near circle. Simpson sends it around, not out. Ball to Corbett. Sent it back around the ball. It ends up in front. Big save by Johnston. Now Durston racing in. Sends it over the blue line, around the boards to Efsithio, and now out. Ball back in Kitts territory. Sent it around for Corbett. Took a weird bounce off of the boards right to a OPRF player, and he couldn't make anything of that, but does gain control. It looked like it was going to be ours. 14, centering to number 5. 5 gives it to the defender there, and ball ends up with it. Chipped ahead there by Corbett. 79, back in his own zone. Again, a weird bounce off of the boards, or a player. On to Finnemore's stick. He gives it to Simpson. Banked it. And Finnemore to Castro. Banks it to himself. He's got some numbers. Shot! Didn't get, there's a no rebound, like a small rebound. And we'll have a whistle here. Finnemore at the point, long shot off of Vosper's skate. Now the Huskies dump it in. And now Castro carrying that one up, went wide wing there to Luke. Now off of the ref, it looked like there for a minute. 77 in. Was looking for 44. Well defended there by the Kitts. And Johnson has to cover up a puck that ended up bouncing his way. Oh, cool. Green, 3-on-2. To Galoon, shot just wide. Petridis picking up the bounce off of the boards. Long shot sent in there by Gate to the corner. Now Galoon sent it back out for Petridis. Green has it on the boards here at the near boards in the Husky zone, and they end up coming away with it. And Green's able to pick up another loose puck to Petridis. To Galoon, score! Hat-trick for Gunner. In the second period, he's already got a hat-trick through just over half the game. He's on pace for 6 goals. Good passing there between Petridis, Green, and Galoon. He went 5-hole. They got in. 24 trying to take it in himself. Number 8 long shot. Didn't get much on it. Efsethio. Now over the Husky line. Oh, Corbett. A shot there by Durston. And that's going all the way down for no icing, though. Ball behind the Kits net. Sent along here for ball, and Corbett has it. Nice pass there to Efsethio. Defender lost the stick, after throws around, he shot! No! Close one. Seemed that he had the glove side open for a shot, but face off in the Huskies zone, far circle. Shot off the face off again by Fagel. And now here at the near boards, some battling on the boards there. OPRF taking it up through the middle. Taken away by Fenimore. Gets himself some space. Controls it on the boards. Now Rubens sent it out for Luke, and OPRF sends it back in. Castro to Fagel. Vosper gets ahead of him. Luke over the OPRF line there, but then sent back out now over the Kits line. Fenimore keeping it on the boards behind his own net. Number 2 from the point to 77. Banked off the boards. If Luke hurries, he's got a breakaway here. 79 ends up beating him to it, but he didn't get all of it. Luke now in front, battling. Sent it to the middle, and a shot by Petratus. Didn't get quite on there. Green. And sent out all the way down. And that'll be icing. With 40 seconds to go. Student section is much quieter now. Face off at the far circle in the OPRF zone.
Hey, Albie, I think Markin Garrett is injured on all the score sheets. You know? What? I think Markin Garrett is injured on all the score sheets.
Balloon.
Have they? Yeah, you know?
Reverse hit there, or answered the check. Oh, now this is a 2-on-1. Ball racing. And just wide. Now back to the center. A lot of pressure here from OPRF. Ball banks it to Petratus. Now that's sent down. That'll do it for your second period. key to the season so far is a strong finish in the third period. See if we can pull this off this time. I'm sure there was talked about in the locker room as the third period is underway. Gate off of a skate. Now ball back in the kit zone. Sends it back over to Gate. To Petratus. Now to Green. Dished it off there to Galoon. Shot off the stick. Oh, were you muted?
I was, oh, I forgot to film.
Far boards kit zone. Sent through the middle. 79 now with a shot through traffic. Didn't get through. Gate bounces it off the boards behind the net. Balloon chips it ahead out of the kit zone. The trade is chasing. Number 14 sent it over a 24 stick. Ball sent it back out. Banked off of the boards. Now in front of the OPRF net, or bench that is. Loose puck. Oh, giveaway there to Fagel. He almost stuffed it home under the 5-hole. I don't know if this is the same goalie we played faced yesterday. Do you?
I don't know. No.
Face off in the OPRF zone, near circle. Fagel shot. Save. No rebound. Hangs onto it. Going to be a face off again. Castro taking this face off. Huskies win it cleanly. Kept in by Fenimore. Fagel centering. Shot it into the glove of the goalie. Face off at the far circle. And back to Rubens. Over to Fenimore, long shot. Coming back out, Rubens kept it in. Now back over the kits line. Fenimore banks it off of the boards. Fenimore gets it back, now behind his own net. Around the boards to Fagel. Castro bringing it over the line. Huskies steal that one. Now Evsethio fresh off the bench here, pressuring. It's chipped into the Evanston territory. Gate skating it up over his own line through the neutral zone, dumps it in. Behind the Husky net, now around the boards to Corbett. Long shot from Boswick, pad save. Corbett freezing it up against the corner boards there on the far side. Evsethio picks up that loose puck. He's taken down. Corbett sent it around. That's out. That'll come all the way back to the Evanston zone where Gate tried to switch directions. Ends up in the middle. Shot. Save from Johnston. Gate through the middle to Evsethio. Just over Luke Tate's stick. He chases that one down, and Evanston on a line change. Tate hanging on to that. Done with his 10-minute major there. Balloon sent it to Green. Now the Huskies trying to start something through the neutral zone. Taken away by Simpson. Tate. Swatted back in, dumped in by the Huskies. Ball sent it around to Galoon, to Simpson, to Green. Now Petratus with a nice pass rink wide from Galoon. He dumps it in. Green, long shot. Pad save from the goalie. Line change again, looks like here for Evanston. Number 5 sent it in. Now behind the net. OPRF near corner in the kit zone. Sent it to the middle, no one there. Finnemore. Now in the middle again, and a save from Johnston. Face off at the nearest circle in the kid zone. 25 from the point, trying to go through a, looked like a double screen there. Trying to do some deflections, didn't work out for him. Thurston chasing now, up against 25. And he ends up hitting someone there on the boards, then they send it behind the play there. Ball. Now behind the Kits net is Rubens battling. He ends up with it, sends it out. Nicely cleared there, and that will be icing though. Face off at the nearest circle here in the kid zone. Ball sends it around the boards. Not out. From the point, now the Huskies right from the middle. Shot in the slot. Another shot. Saved by Johnson and gave the rebound, now cleared by Evanston again for icing. 11 minutes to go. Face off one cleanly there by Tate to Ball. Corbett to Gate. Back to Ball. Or Corbett that was. And Tate didn't get a handle on that. Now he gets it back. Skates it up out of the Evanston zone. He's got Gate on the wing. Long shot. No rebound. Is taking this face off. Green couldn't get the shot off, and OPRF coming back the other way, dumps it in behind the Evanston net, parking a guy in front there. They tried to get it to him, but it went through a bunch of sticks. Now a long shot blocked, and Green sends it to Galoon. Rubens chopped that one over to Petratus. Now back out to the blue line, and a shot off a Green skate. Rubens able to fish that one out from behind the net. Blocked there and skated up by Finnemore. Gave it to Galoon, and he dumps it in around the boards. Keeping that in. 91-22. Bostwick defending him. Gate ends up with it, skating it through the neutral zone. Over the blue line, shot, blocker save, up into the netting. Osper taking this face-off in the OPRF zone. And number 5 now over the kit line. Behind the net. Into the near corner. Shielding Gate. Hanging on to the puck. Near circle. Sent it down to 14 in the corner. Number 24 on the far corner, defended, hit there by Bostwick. He tried to wrap around, ends up in the middle. Shot by number 5 is saved. Johnston, I believe, got a piece of that. Number 5, another shot that ends up off the pad of Tate. Looks like that might have stung him. And OPRF takes it behind the kit net. Number 5 at the high slot. Ends up chipping it into the corner to 71. And now 25 will go after that one. Takes it behind his own net. Kit's on a line change. Ball behind the Kit's net. Gave it to Petraeus, just missed him. Dumped back in by the Huskies. Gunner trying to swat that one out of there. It's kept in by the Huskies and now chipped out almost. Yeah, here comes Green now through the, he sent it in. Gunner chasing that one. Pushing him up along the boards. He shook him loose. Petraeus tried to bring it back in. Now here come the Huskies, 3 of them over the Kits line. Nothing doing there and cleared out by the Kits. No icing. 79 sends it back to 19. Fagel is there. And Fagel at the far circle. Sent it back down behind the OPRF net. Now Green. That's out to Finnemore. Finnemore takes a shot. It went off of a skate. And the Huskies come back. 44. Couldn't find anybody in the middle. Ends up being kept in there by the Huskies. Number 19. Not cleared out there. Oh. We're looking for 44 now. Down to 91 with a shot. Just wide. 77. Out to his point. Long shot. Not on net. And there will be a penalty on the Huskies. Cross-checking, I believe. Number 44 to the box. Face-off won cleanly by Evanston there. Gave it to Green. Cleared out by the Huskies behind the Kits net. Efsifio chasing that one down, picks it up. He's going to skate it up a little bit here. Through the Evanston zone. Chipped it ahead for Galoon. In over the blue line is Galoon. A shot. And it's good! That That was punched in there by Petratus. There's your insurance goal, a power play goal. Let's see, give the assist to Efsithio and Galoon on that one. Good follow-up by Hans there.
He's a penalty now. That's not out of his realm of possibility.
Rubens chasing that one. Clearing attempt does come back out here to the neutral zone.
Number 66, Hans Petratus. Assisted by number 11, Gunnar Gallo, and number 20, Lauren Green.
They gave Green the assist. Green and Galoon assisted.
Green. Time of the goal, 11:21.
4-1 Evanston with 5:19 to go, and this is the strong finish we were looking for. Face off one cleanly by Corbett. Rubens sends it around for Efsithio, and he's got some room now. Skating in, shot, score! Rocker side! Right over the shoulder of the goalie. Alex streaking down the right side, fires it from just over the top of the circle. And then giving it to some of the high school fans who've been razzing us. Quite the difference from last night. Rubens will get the assists on that one. Might be two people. So. He's really fast this year. He was fast last year. He seems like he got faster. Tate keeping it in. Efsithio to Corbett to Ball. They're going to call it unassisted. '61. Oh, big hit! Castro laying one on 61. Now another hit in front of the Evanston bench. Oh, and another hit. Fagel on number 8. Rubens banks that one over to Fenimore. Fenimore back to Rubens. .46 with a shot. Blocker save from Johnston.
Husky penalty number 8 Albert until 2 minutes for weapon. Evanston penalty number 83, Luke Oscar 2 minutes for weapon. Time penalty 13.
Green breaking out here now. In alone, 1-on-3. To the middle, here's Hans. Long shot off the post.
He got hooked.
Face off one cleanly, long shot, nope, off the stick. 77 trying to get ahead here. Hefsethio beat him to it. Balloon gave it to Green. In over the Husky line. Power play for Evanston here. Out to Hefsethio, now to Petratus. Couldn't get anything on that one, and the Huskies clear. That's the throw behind the Kits net, skating it up. In over the OPRF line shot. Went off of a skate. Now that comes all the way back down where Johnston will give it to Corbett. And 44 now on OPRF. And Corbett to Gate. Chipped ahead to Fagel. Tangled up with 79. Now Green has it. And he'll send it over to Corbett, who ripped it off of the post. Now Rubens holds it in. Sends it down to Fagel. To Green. Rubens keeping it in. Gave it to Green, or Fagel back to Green. Holding at the point. He wanted to get that to Corbett, but that's picked off by number 5, Maroney. Shot. Glove save there. Now Fagel. To Ball. To Tate. Under a minute to go in the game. Nice finish here by the Kits. 5-1. 5 is in over the line, and he's well defended there by at least 3 Kits. Rolling puck. Durston picks that one up. He's along the goal line. Sent it out to Tate. And 71 with 30 seconds to go. Cross ice to 44. Simpson stole that one away. Now Luke and Durston battling, and he was hit in the face there by a stick with 11 seconds to go.
Husky penalty
And the Kits win.
Final shot totals in the third period for Evanston 11 for a three-period total of 27. Oak Park 5, three-period total of 29.
Big Kits win here. Thank you for joining us.